and a new sense of uncertainty. When will the Arizona teacher walkout come to an end?
Thousands of teachers rallying at the Capitol for a third day as Governor Ducey pushes his plan that he hopes will end the walkout. ABC 15's Melissa Blasey is kicking off our Power Hour of news tonight. And Melissa, what's next?
Well, tomorrow we are expecting more teachers here at the Capitol as debate begins on the budget bills, including on school spending. So pack a lunch, pack a dinner, pack a breakfast, perhaps. It is going to be a long one. There are still many skeptics out there because this school funding proposal is supposed to be funded by the hugely growing economy in Arizona. In fact, we're talking about more than $1 billion in new revenue for the state over the next 3 years or so. To the noisy crowd of school supporters in red, legislative leaders say this.
We're going to deliver an extraordinary amount of increased revenue to teacher pay.
To give more assurances, Republican leaders have lowered their rosy economic predictions. They're also putting 3 years of raises and 5 years of additional financial assistance to schools in writing as part of this year's budget. Still, there's distrust.
They've always told us they're for education, but then when push comes to shove, corporations get the tax break, education gets the cuts.
The proposed budget will give school districts some leeway on how to distribute the 20% teacher raises.
When we pass this budget, whenever it is, probably Thursday, don't put your shirts away. Keep them on, go down to your school districts, and make sure that money gets to the teachers.
Even if the deal passes, some teachers say it may not be enough to get them off the Capitol lawn and back into the classroom.
I just don't think we should have to rely on our monies for our students and for what they truly need for an education based solely on how our growth is going to be in the state. We should have monies that are prepared and ready to go for our kids.
That's likely to be something that requires, my guess is, a vote of the people. Do they want to add to their sales tax or their income tax?
And out here on the Capitol lawn all day, people were gathering petition signatures to put something on the ballot for a public vote to increase income tax on wealthy Arizonans to pay for schools. A couple of other things we want to mention that are in the budget that there had been some back and forth on whether or not they were is an extra $1 million for people with developmental disabilities, $2 million for the arts, an increase in Medicaid reimbursement rates for doctors, and money to hire more school counselors. But what won't be in it is extra money to hire additional school resource officers. Reporting live at the state capitol, Melissa Blasey, ABC 15 Arizona.
Still a lot to sort out. Thank you, Melissa.